Welcome everyone to the wedding rehearsal of Jim and Toula. For those who don't know me, my name is Kirsty Bell and I am the authorised marriage celebrant for Jim and Toula. Today is just about running through the elements of the wedding ceremony and answering any questions or queries you may have. Thank you all for being here today, and thank you also to Nikita, who will be assisting with translations for Toula throughout the rehearsal and the ceremony. Before I go on, I just want to let you know that we have to sign some documents after the rehearsal, ready for the wedding. Okay, so how it will go is at the start, Toula, you're being escorted by Eleni and Nikos, your children, but Jim, you'll be standing with me at the start already. Once we get to the signing of the certificates, I'll ask you both to come and sit here, and then I'll ask Nikki and John, the witnesses, to come and stand behind. Now, the order of proceedings will be a little bit of housekeeping before Toula comes down the aisle. I'll ask for phones to be turned off at your request. I will ask for everyone to be upstanding for Toula to come down the aisle with Eleni and Nikos, and you will come straight down and stand where you are right now. I will then welcome everyone officially and acknowledge those that have travelled from overseas, and I'll also introduce Nikki, the interpreter. Then I will ask Eleni and Nikos, who will be giving you away, and I'll ask them both, if they do so, to please respond with our love and blessing. Then I'll ask them to go to their seats. I will then tell a little bit of a story about your journey together, and I'll introduce Jim's son, Nicholas, to read a poem. After this, I have to say the monotem, and now the monotem is a legal requirement and is mandatory for me to speak as the authorised marriage celebrant. It's simply to explain that this marriage is voluntary and lifelong, and to ensure you both understand that. Now, I'll explain the vows. They are legal, and because we have an interpreter, it's a little bit different. So Jim's vows, I will speak to Jim, Jim will repeat. Meanwhile, Nikki will interpret those to Toula. Once I get to Toula's vows, I will speak to Toula. Nikki will interpret in Greek to Toula. Toula will repeat to Nikki, and Nikki will repeat to me in English. And I will keep going until the vows are complete. Now, when we get to the signing of the certificates, you'll both be sitting, and Nikki and John will be standing behind you. The order of signing will be, Jim will sign all 3 documents, Toula will sign all 3, Nikki will sign all 3, and then John, and then I will also sign all 3. After the signing, I will ask Nikki and John to return to their seats from behind the table, and you'll both come back to here so I can conclude the ceremony. Once the ceremony is over, you will return up the aisle, and I will organise for the guests to follow you in an orderly fashion. Are there any queries you have or any questions? Yes, you can ask me a question.
Are we just standing like this?
Yes, stand like this, and then when we do the ring exchange, you can hold each other's hand and I'll go through it with you, yeah.
And should I stand this side of the bride or the other side?
This side will be good. Okay, so just before we finish, I just need you to sign some documents, just because you only arrived late. So can I please ask Toula to sign just here where it says that? And then can I ask you to sign here, Toula? And then Jim, you can sign here. And Nikki, can you please sign your stat deck, which is just...
That's the other one?
Yes. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you on the day.